Hey, what's going on Facebook? Good evening, guys. This is Eddie Harvey coming to you from EddieLHarvey.com here in Chicago, Illinois, guys. Welcome to my live stream here. I want to talk to you all tonight about getting results in your home business without being salesy or pushy. So Facebook is building my audience here, guys. So while that's happening, I'm going to take the time here. I'm going to go to my page and I'm going to share this in a couple of groups. And then we'll get rocking and rolling live. So whoever we have on here, I appreciate you guys for hopping on. Let me get to sharing really quickly. And we'll get to rocking and rolling. Just got some good information. I just want to share with you guys to help you get more results in your home-based business. So whether you're in the network marketing, industry, direct sales, and if you're dealing with people, just a tip that can definitely help you to get more results in your business. All right, so knock this out here real quickly. One. Hope everyone is doing well this evening. I appreciate whoever I have on here. Go ahead, it's okay. Let me know who I have rocking with me tonight. Nisi, what's going on, my friend? Thanks for rocking with me tonight, young lady. One more group here. And we're going to get rocking and rolling, guys. Rocking and rolling. And boom, there we go. All right, my 3 groups there, guys. I shared it. So let's get rocking. What's happening? That's right, we are family. So appreciate you. Thanks for hopping on. And whoever else I have live here, guys. Again, Eddie Harvey from EddieLHarvey.com coming to you guys from Chicago, Illinois. Talk to you all tonight about how to get results in your home-based business without being salesy or pushy. All right, so let me get right into it now. Home-based business, we're talking network marketing, MLM, direct sales, anything where you're dealing with people, you're interacting with people via conversation on the phone, face-to-face, and let's say you shared your business opportunity with somebody. So how can you get results with people without being salesy or pushy? Now, what's salesy or pushy? Salesy or pushy, guys, is in the sense of a hard close where this is the old school network marketing days, the ways I was brought up in the business and the game, guys, was to, always be closing, but it was about that hard close, that fear of loss, that just hit you over the head closing method, right? Which today is not necessarily so needed as much, and it's just a way I don't like closing that way, and I'm comfortable and I feel good knowing there are other ways that I can close people and get the job done. This is the honest to God truth. Like one of the, I'm not gonna say requirement, but I love this movie. But my upline guy is my first MLM company, and he's an awesome dude. One of my friends here on Facebook, great guy. Learned a lot from this guy. One of the movies he had me watch is Boiler Room, and I highly recommend anybody watch it. It's a great movie, and especially if you are in sales, the hardcore sales, that is a great movie to watch. And it's with Ben Affleck. So Boiler Room, check it out if you've never watched it. Great movie. But it's more about teaching you the hard close sale, where you can guilt trip people into buying from you. Or let's just say, for instance, guys, if you have a favorite food, and let's just say whatever your favorite food is, let's just say if you like pizza, right? You love deep dish pizza. That's one of my favorite foods. And if someone's trying to sell me on a deep dish pizza, guys, I can go get this pizza. And if I have a person telling me, just going at me, you need this pizza, you want this pizza, you got to have this pizza. If you don't get this pizza, you're going to be hungry. Just constantly trying to close me on it, right? Well, I pretty much already know I want the pizza. But it's going to irk me even more so to where I wouldn't buy it. I've had situations where I've been turned off by it. No matter how much I wanted something, the person, however they were trying to sell me on it, completely turned me off with their approach. I just rather go without it versus buying from them. Okay, and it's the same thing. You can do that with a prospect, where if you're showing them the presentation and you start telling them, hey, listen, you need this opportunity. You need to get in. This is ground floor. The compensation plan, it's the best compensation plan in the world. Everyone has the best compensation plan in the world, right? Everybody's doing, all of the top leaders, everybody's in it, man. You're going to miss the boat if you don't get in it. That's trying to hard close somebody, guys. And that's a method that Yeah, it still works for some people, but for most people, they're gonna kind of be turned off from that. And then it can get even worse if that's not working. And I'll explain to you in a minute. So if someone sees your presentation, and you've met with them, you showed them a video, or they were at an opportunity meeting, whatever, you ask them, hey, Eddie, what's going on? Thanks for hopping on here. And you ask them, well, what did you like most about what you saw? And some people are going to be defensive. Some people's walls are going to be up, and they'll sit back, have their arms folded, and say, I didn't like nothing. Like, okay, now here's what will happen. You'll get the person who's really not good at selling, who might be even rookie, and they'll get defensive back and say, well, you didn't like nothing. Well, you had to like something, especially if it's a family member, friend. Hey, man, listen, you got to like something about this. I helped you out. You got to help me out. You need to do this. Like, by telling them, that's a desperation mode. Or what do you mean you didn't like nothing? This is the best thing out there. What else are you going to do? You need to be in this business, man. You're only making X amount of dollars at your job. How can you say no to this? You don't have a choice. Like, I've heard people talk like this to people, and that's not the right approach to take. So if you had a person who says, well, I didn't like nothing. I don't like anything about what I saw. Okay. Well, you need to ask more questions. That's the key to go, guys. So versus being pushy and salesy, you want to fall back and now come to a pulley aspect where you're pulling them towards you, and come to the approach of, well, you didn't like anything you saw about the presentation. Well, what made you watch it? Why did you watch it? Okay, that's a good question. I'm not pulling that person. I'm not pushing that person. I'm just asking a general question. Why did you watch it? Well, I watched it because you told me to watch it. Okay, well, I told you to watch it. Well, because I told you to watch it, why did you watch it because I told you to watch it? What was the reason? Was it you were just doing me a favor, or was it something there that you felt could be a benefit to you? Well, I know you're a person that I respect and trust. You told me to watch it, but I know I am looking for something. I know I do need some additional income, so I thought I'd watch it. Okay, so now you're getting that person to open up, guys. The way you get a person to open up is by asking more questions. You gotta dig deeper. You gotta keep asking questions until you hit that pain button. I used to sell cars years ago, right? And for a little bit of time, I sold cars for about a year, and it was pretty cool. And you might be saying, well, my product speaks for itself, my opportunity speaks for itself. And something I used to do, if the person said they ain't like nothing about it, I would just say next and move on to the next person. Well, that would be me dropping the ball versus trying to dig deeper to get that person to open up. If a person, when they told us when selling cars, if a person was still there, they never left out, and they're still sitting at your desk, even after everything, no matter how fussy or grumpy they may have been, they want that car. You just have to get them to open up, and you do that by asking questions. And it's the same thing with your opportunity. If a person could be grumpy, they see your opportunity, they say, no, I don't like anything. That's just a wall that's up, and you have to, if they're still there, they're waiting for you to ask the right questions to get them to open up so they can now give you the right answer. Okay, now, like I said with that person, guys, the person has now said, well, because you told me to watch it, and they've opened up more and told you, well, I am looking for something. I trust you, and that's why I took a look at it, but I do know I need something. All right, well, you need something, right? Well, you got to ask more questions. Well, what else is there for you? What other options do you have? I know you're working your job, but what else is out there for you? If not this, then what? What are you going to do? See, that's not being a pushy. You're just asking a question, guys, and you're pulling them. You're trying to pull information. You want to be an information puller. Pull information out of them. Pull things out that are going to get them to open up even more. So I hope you all are finding this valuable, man. If so, hit me up with a couple of likes or hearts. I would greatly appreciate it. Let me know this is helping somebody. So you got to ask questions to get that person. You got to dig deeper. You got to dig deeper. So now if they say, well, I am open, if they say, well, yeah, if this, what else? If not this, then what? What else are you going to do? And now you're kind of making them think even more. Well, I really don't have any other options. So, okay, well, what did you like about the video? There had to be something you like, right? Now they'll start opening up. Well, I did like the income part. Like I said, you know, all I have is my job, and you know, I'm not making as much money at my job as I want to make. So Tiare, what's going on, young lady? Thanks for hopping on. I'm not making as much money at my job as I want to make, and I do need something else. So that's why I took a look at it, just to be truthful. And you know, I like the income portion of the opportunity. Okay, well, you like the income, you know, what type of income are you trying to make that will help you to get more comfort, to help you get more cushion in your life? So now let's just digging deeper. The person, they told you they want to make more income. What type of income are you looking to make that will help you get more cushion in your life? Well, you know, if, man, an extra, you know, $500 to $1,000, you know, every 2 weeks or whatever, that would do me great. That would help take the pressure off all these bills piling up. That would help me and my family out so much. So as you see, guys, you just got to keep asking more and more questions. It's like peeling back layers. It's like peeling back layers. One of my favorite movies is, I love Shrek. I love Shrek. Shrek is a great movie, and there's a scene in Shrek. It just made me think about this because I said layers. It's a scene in Shrek, guys, when Shrek is sitting there with Donkey, and you know Shrek is so angry, mean ogre. He's all tightly wound up, sitting there, and Donkey is asking him questions, and he's like, "Well, what are you mad at? Who are you mad at?" And then he was like, he pretty much told him, "Stop talking to me, stop asking me questions," and then he asked him a question, and Shrek said something like, "Everything, everybody." And he said, "Oh," and Donkey said, "Oh, now we're getting somewhere." So he kept asking him questions, and at the point, Shrek wasn't trying to answer him, but he kept answering him, and he finally got him to open up. But it was because he wasn't pushing him away, he was pulling him towards him by asking him questions. Yeah, that's right, compares himself to an onion. Exactly. That's what it is. He said, I can't think of it. Nisi, I know this movie like the back of my hand, but you know what I'm talking about, right? He compares himself to an onion because he calls him Onion Boy. You're so wrapped up in layers, Onion Boy. But before that, he told him, you know, it's like peeling back layers. And that's the same thing. It's like peeling an onion back when you're dealing with people, especially you're going to get tough prospects. You're going to get people that, after they watch your presentation, if they're still on the phone with you, or if you're in a meeting, a face-to-face meeting, if they're still sitting there, they just need to be peeled back. And you're not going to do it all the time with being pushy, trying to tell them, you have the fear of loss in them, where if you don't join this opportunity, you know, this is it. This is ground floor. You can make X, Y, Z amount of money. Everybody's doing it. That don't work on everybody. It works for some people, but that's not going to work on everybody. You have people where you have to peel back the layers on them, guys, and you do that by simply asking questions. You got to pull things out of people, but it's all about asking the right questions. And when you do that, people will open up. People will tell you their pains. People will tell you their frustrations, and then, you know, you can let them know, hey man, I understand. I understand how you feel. I get it. You know, I was in a situation. I was in a similar situation, but you know, I didn't have another out. But this opportunity seemed the best route for me to go, and now fast forward X, Y, Z months later, this is what it's doing for me. So if you say this is what you need, if you say you need to make X, Y, Z amount of dollars, and that's the reason you looked at the opportunity, don't you think it's an opportunity for you to at least give it a try and see if you put the work in, that it can make a difference in you and your family's life? So that's all I have for you guys, man. I know I was a little bit all over the place, but at the end of the day, guys, it boils down to make sure that you are asking questions. Ask questions to people, whether it's face-to-face, whether it's via chat, whatever it is, guys. You gotta ask questions to get people to open up, and they will, once they open up, man, they will truly let you know what their true intentions are and make it easier for you to communicate with them moving forward. And who knows, you might have a good fit there for a business partner. All right, so thanks for the hearts, thanks for the likes. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for hopping on. Nisi, Eddie, Tiari, I appreciate you all for hopping on here with me this evening. Hope you all did get some value from what I shared. And I will talk to you all later. Take care and have a great and wonderful day. All right.